got a fun request for Pippi Longstocking. Now, there's some of you that would be like, I don't know who Pippi Longstocking is. This is Pippi Longstocking. It actually is a story from Sweden, and the author is Astrid, and was written back in the 1940s era time. Anyways, I grew up with Pippi Longstocking, and they did voiceovers because they were speaking Swedish, but they were talking in English, and I loved it because this girl is crazy. Anyways, I'll tell you more about her. So we're gonna start with her head, and we are going to start with a circle. So we've got the circle going on, and now we're gonna do her cheek. So her cheek is gonna come off of that circle. We're gonna be making the chin part here. And this part, you want it to connect into it so it flows. And this girl, she pretty much I think why everybody loved her so much, she raised herself. So we're gonna put the center part. Whoa, come on, Shara. All right, so we're gonna put her eyes on there. She lived by herself. Her dad was like a pirate, and he'd only come home every once in a while. So she lived by herself. She didn't go to school. She did what she wanted. Her best friend was a monkey. I mean, seriously, who would not want a monkey for a best friend? And his name was Mr. Nielsen. And here's the other cute eye here. And she had a horse. If you remember the horse's name, I do not remember the horse's name. We're gonna put some lashes on her. I just can't remember the horse's name. And then she had two friends. They were a brother and sister. I remember the girl's name was Annika, and I don't remember the boy's name. If you remember it, let me know. Okay, and then we have her nose, little button nose, and then her mouth. So we can erase this part. So I grew up watching, but for some reason Tommy, I think his name is Tommy and Annika. Oh my gosh, that's my childhood. Anyways, and they would have grand adventures. I think they even tried to get her to go to school. She was super strong. She could lift like a horse and people, everything. All right, so she's got her ears coming out, and bad guys would always come try to take her gold from her. And she would always they always would run away. They knew the gold was there, but they knew she was strong. All right, so now let's do her hair. So coming off of here, we're gonna do her, we got her eyebrow in here. Let's get her eyebrow. So if you're ever bored or you wanna watch something different, some nostalgia, you'd be like, oh man, this is interesting. But you know what? It's cool. It is cool. So we're gonna put her hair down, and then she's gonna have a little whoop. She's got fiery red hair. So from here to here, let's leave a little space here, and then we're gonna do her bangs. This is kind of like my version of it. When I grew up, it was all real people, but I know that there's like a cartoon version of it now. So then we're gonna be putting in this is like representing her braids. Her hair was red, and it stuck, this is her ribbon here, straight out on either side. It was fantastic. And then put little ribbons in her hair. Her clothes were always mismatched. I think why people loved it so much, or why I did, she was just carefree, and all the adventures she'd go on. I mean, she did stuff that we couldn't do. So you want to erase inside here. And I still remember the song. I am Pippi Longstocking, hope and a hay and a hope Shana. Yeah, pretty sad. Yeah, I cannot remember. Not much I learned in school, but man, I can remember commercials and theme songs. Yeah, my brain is special. Okay, so look how cute she is. She's so cute. I love her. Okay, so we're gonna put her collar in here. And she always was wearing just like mismatched great outfits here. Usually about the same thing. These like overall jumper. What else do we know about her? Oh, so where Pippi came from, so Astrid's daughter, so Astrid is the writer from Sweden, and her daughter was homesick. She had pneumonia. She was like seriously really sick in bed. And so her mom, so we're doing her legs, wanted to tell her a story while she's in bed. So they kind of came up with a story, and her daughter Karen got a name, Pippi. So they would talk about, she'd make up stories about her adventures. Okay, so we're going to be putting her shoes in here. And they'd have grand adventures. So that's where it all came about. And it became hugely successful. Like, I think the book had like, within the first less than 10 years, 300,000 copies were made. And it was made into a movie. And then it was redone all over the world because I'm in the United States and this is Sweden. And I watched it in the United States, and I think now there's a cartoon of it. I put little ribbons on there for fun. Oh, and she has mismatched socks on. Now, why you make it curvy is just to make her leg look more rounded. This one's solid, and this one's going to have stripes. What else do we know? Oh, her full name is Pippi Delicatessa Window Shade Merkel Mint, Ephraim's daughter, Longstocking. Oh yeah, it's a mouthful. And I remember one episode, her dad came back to visit and wanted to take her on the ship. And so she got to go visit all the pirates on the ship. But she just got stocked up with more gold, and she says, nope, I think I just want to stay here with my monkey, Mr. Nilsson, and then there was a horse. If you remember the horse's name, let me know. Okay, look how cute that is. And then she has a little pocket here. Oh, that's so cute. You gotta love Pippi. All right, so if you've enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you're from. Where are you from? Have you ever seen Pippi Longstockings? Because it's not from the United States, but I think it's been all over the world. Oh, she's so cute. All right, have an amazing day. See ya.